Are we live? Hey guys, Jim Bowers, DEMUNSEED, back at you here on the YouTube network. Hey, we're getting ready to go live on Ken Heron's show out there in the Midwest, and hell, he might even actually be trying to get a hold of me right now. I think we're supposed to go live in about 4 minutes, so I'm going to smoke my e-cigarette before he comes on. All right, let's see. Let me see if we're Skyping. God, I gotta clean this computer. The sun is showing all the dust. Yeah, let me adjust that so you don't see all that crap in the background. Okay, let's go back a little. Oops, I just lost you. There we go. How's that? You like that view? All right, get off your flabby ass. Pull up a chair. Watch the show. God, I hope I am live. I'm not quite sure. Hey, Michael. Hey, Mike. How you doing, buddy? Anyway, this interview has been a long time in the making. Ken was supposed to, we were supposed to go live on Ken's show, on his drone show, about a week ago, and he told me to be standing by like at 4:30, and said, okay, he's in the Midwest, and I guess his partner's out in New York or something, and so I was standing by at 4:30. I actually left a video shoot that I was working on, ran to McDonald's, set up all my shit, my laptop and a background, everything, so it wouldn't look like I was at McDonald's. And he didn't show up. I didn't get any call from him. Sat there for an hour waiting for him to chime in. Never heard from him. Heard from him a couple of days later, and he says, where the hell were you? I said, I was sitting at McDonald's waiting for you to chime in at 4:30. He said, wasn't it 5:30? I said, no, you told me 4:30. Turns out he had his Pacific time a little fucked up. But anyway, I usually edit those out, but since you're live, you're getting the whole 9 yards. Yeah, seriously, Ken's lost. But I don't know what his website address is. I just asked him here about 20 minutes ago in an email to tell me what their URL is for the live feed from him, and I haven't heard from him yet. I'll ask him as soon as we go live here, which will be in about 2 minutes. So if he's on time and he has his freaking time zones in the right order this time. We did a test call about 2 hours ago, and it worked out all right. It's a good thing we did the test call, though, because my laptop was writing on my neighbor's Wi-Fi. I was stealing my neighbor's Wi-Fi, and I forgot to take it off. And so it wasn't as strong, and we were getting video stutter. I had to get back on my 5G. So anyway, yeah, I'm working on a video before Ken edits in. I'm working on a video for the Parrot Disco. I'm telling you, man, if you fly drones and you want just, you know, and you're just getting kind of used to it, and, you know, maybe you go out once a week, maybe now you go out once a month, get a Parrot Disco, and you'll be back to flying every day. See, here's the thing. Everybody missed the boat on the Parrot Disco. I'm not even sure if Parrot makes it anymore, but they're still available out there. But here's the thing. Everybody thought the Parrot Disco was just a fixed-wing, delta-wing aircraft. But it's not. It's a fully autonomous drone. It's just a drone with wings on it. It will fly itself. It will fly waypoints. It'll hover, or not hover, but it'll circle by itself. Like if you don't feel like flying, you just tap the stick to the left and it just sits there and does circles. So, well, there's Ken. Should we make him wait? I should make him wait, just so he freaks out. Where's Timothy? All right, we're coming. Hey. There we are.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm
over on.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's DEMUNSEED.
I'm over on YouTube live right now, and I told all my DEMUNSEED subscribers they're live that we're just gonna mess with you and let it ring for about 2 or 3 minutes.
Oh gosh. Oh, that. Yeah. I
yeah.
tell you, Skype has given me such an ulcer over the years.
Yeah. Hey, real quick, Ken, what is the URL or the website address if somebody wants to come in, watch the show, and not sit here and look at just my ugly mug?
If they want to watch live,
yeah,
I would say just search Ken Heron on YouTube. It'll come up.
Okay, so
Kenheron.
Kenheron on YouTube. He's live right now. So if you want to see the whole conversation and not sit here and look at my freaking flabby ass face, then that's right. We're not supposed to cuss, are we?
By the way, we didn't discuss this beforehand, but no cussing if you can help it, sir.
Well, isn't there like 5 words that you can say on the internet without getting kicked off of YouTube?
Yeah, let's not put that to the test.
All right. Besides, my mom is probably watching it every time I say just like, damn. She just slaps me upside the head.
Well, that's good. That's good to have a mama keep you in line. That's what mamas are for. Mother's Day's coming up. Don't forget.
Well, no, I was actually early. I took a giant Mylar balloon a week ahead of time, tied it to her car, and somebody stole it before she got off work.
Aw. Thank you, John Stevens, by the way, for the super chat. Appreciate that. Hey, Ken, love your channel. Johnny from Tasmania, Australia. Really cool. All right, so I've been watching you ever since I got into drones, and thank you so much for all you do. Your channel is very interesting. You are certainly a character, and everybody digs what you do.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate it.
One of the things that I found out about you, and hopefully you can share the story with us, you were apparently the last person to fly Yosemite.
Yep.
Before they said, no, don't do that. Is that right?
Yep. We were trying to shoot a documentary in Yosemite using one drone to photograph the second drone, both Phantom. One was a Phantom 1, one was a Phantom 2, I think. But anyway, one drone photographing another drone taking pictures of Yosemite. So we had a chase drone doing this whole story about how drones can capture beautiful landscapes and all that, and Yosemite was the backstory. And so we got chased down, and we got all the video that we needed, so it's up on YouTube. But then Yosemite went to the National Park Service and decided to make their park off limits first, and then from there all the other national parks followed suit. And I fought it. I went to bat and tried to get them to like limit it, or like once a month, or only on 4 dates a year but it's under supervision or something. But just to do a knee-jerk no more drones was an absolute stupid travesty and misjustice.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah.
Just to blanket no national parks, that's horrible.
Yeah.
But it seems to me like maybe you were the cause of that. Were you the cause of that? Did you set that into motion, Jim?
Well, I may have kick-started it a little bit, but the debate that I was having with them back and forth is, back in the day, Ansel Adams used his box camera to capture the beauty and the majesty of the national parks. I am exactly the same guy. Maybe not as famous. I'm just trying to do it from a whole new perspective. And
absolutely.
Yeah, and so, I'm an artist. I've always been first an artist. Secondarily, I might be a drone pilot, search and rescue, doing all that sort of stuff. But I was an artist when I stumbled into drones.
So what is it that you do for a living? What is your passion before drones? What kind of things do you do? I
mean, between my YouTube channel and I do a lot of sculpture in murals, public murals. I've done murals from here to LA for state government, for parks, all that sort of thing. I do art cut burn barrels. Somebody brings me a 50-gallon drum, and then I cut their family story into it so they can...
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Very cool. And are you a Guinness record holder, sir?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What's your record? What is your Guinness record?
In 2011, I built the world's largest working clock at 3.25 miles in circumference.
What?
Yeah. It took me a year to pull off that stunt.
What did you make it out of? Do you have a photo? I don't have even have a picture of that.
Yeah, well, let's see. If I bring it up on my screen, and you won't see it, will you?
No, just
all right. Let's make.
It's the world's largest clock. I'll.
Oh, your good one broke, so you had to dig one out of the garage that was still working, right?
Yeah. Okay. So what do we?
Yeah, pick one. Pick one, anyone. Can I click on one from here?
No. Just tell me where is it?
Can you see my mouse? Yeah, there it is. So
this is it.
Okay. Well, this is kind of a rough draft, but that's the Burning Man festival, and Burning Man is always set up as a round city, and all of the radial streets are numbered like a clock. So, being the Burning Man artist I was, and for 15 years in a row, I went to Burning Man trying to figure out how to turn the entire city into a working timepiece. So I figured out how to do it with lasers and software, and during the day it was a gigantic sundial, and at night people just had to look up and they see the hands of the clock and the second hand ticking, and they could read the time 24 hours a day.
I imagine there was a lot of people there that was like, hey, you know what time it is? Yeah, it's beer 30. Yeah.
Just look up.
30 o'clock.
Yeah, it was tied to the atomic clock, so it was accurate to within 1/2000th of a second. There's all kinds of funky facts, like the second hand, when the second hand ticked 1 second, it moved 253 feet across the desert.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey,
in
it's
1
done some
second.
interesting things, man.
Yeah. It was fun. If you go into Guinness, anybody, and you're looking for it, just look under largest timepiece. And it's in Guinness.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what I got to ask you, what is your favorite drone? What is your
My
go-to
absolute
drone?
100% favorite? That right there is the best drone ever manufactured by any company to date. You know, unless you're talking about some freaking weirdo application that requires a different type of tool set. You know, like this beast.
Oh, is that the egg?
Yeah, that's the power egg. But this one,
nice.
This one was for our feature film, and his character name is Wiki.
Wiki, the power egg.
Yeah. Yeah.
What other kind of weird drones you have within arm's reach there?
Yeah, let's see.
What else you got?
Here is a very, very nice drone, mainly because you can put interchangeable micro 4/3 lenses on it. But the Power Eye, I can put all of my Nikon lenses, click on, and it's got a dedicated FPV camera up front, carbon fiber, retractable landing gear, heavy payload. I mean, you can carry just about a freaking bowling ball with this thing.
What is it? What is the platform? Who makes that?
This is the Power Eye from Power Vision.
Huh.
Yeah. This drone, we made this drone the official search and rescue drone for Swarm, for this one. Because, it has all of the necessary tools that you could possibly want to expand into. You can get the the thermal option for it, a digital zoom for it, the searchlight, these high-powered LED searchlights, a drop payload system. So it's all off the shelf with that drone. So
very cool.
Yeah, so Swarm, we came up with this concept called the WASP, the WASP, and WASP stands for Wide Area Search Platform. So that drone, the Power Eye from Power Vision, is the official WASP for Swarm.
Okay, and I think somebody asked the question, Ready, Set, Drone, how is the movie coming along, Jim? I guess that question's for you.
Yeah, that's a damn good question. Who asked it?
Kelly from Ready, Set, Drone.
Hey, Kelly. The movie's still in production. we're in it, but what I decided to do was recast the thing.
So what is this movie? I haven't heard about this.
Conscious, and I'm sure that's why he's asking, is because Conscious features this character right here, Wiki. Wiki is short for Wikipedia, by the way. And it's a feature film because as an artist, I've always, I've done hundreds of shorts, but I've always wanted to write and direct a feature film. So I wrote the script called Conscious, and it's about a young boy who finds this potentially alien object in the woods, takes it home. When the sun hits it in the morning, it comes alive. He talks to it, it talks back. They're kind of rickety, so he figures out that he can allow it access to the internet. It downloads the entire internet, becomes a freaking genius, kind of a smartass, and then it protects him throughout the movie, flies around with him, and they become buddies. And then I can't tell you the end because that would be the spoiler. But
okay, so yeah. the drone you just showed us has a voice.
Yeah, no, it's a fully autonomous live creature in the film.
And who does the voice? Is that you doing the voice?
No. An actor down in L.A., Ross Steves, is the voice of Wiki.
Very cool. Is there a website associated with this movie if people want to check it out?
Yeah, well, if they go to my website at DEMUNSEED.com, there are links to all of the cast and a short storyline, all that kind of thing. But to answer his question in full, we put the production on hold late in the fall because the California Film Association busted me 3 times for not having a school teacher on set while there were kids under 18 working. California seems
that's right.
Even if they're volunteers, doesn't matter. Even if they only work a half an hour, you have to pay a school teacher, which doesn't teach them anything. All she does is look out for their health and well-being, that you give them food and drinks. That's all they do. But minimum $600 a day, whether it's 1 hour or 8 hours.
There's so many things that you need to do if you're making a movie out there. Like fire people have to be on hand and all this other kind of stuff.
It's crazy. So
everybody piece of the pie.
Yeah, I got around everything. We got the insurance, we had everything lined up, but I just could not get past this. After the 3rd violation, they were going to fine me. So I shut down production. We're going to recast it here in about 15 or 20 days coming up because we're out for auditions right now. And we're going to recast it with 18 and older and move forward. Shoot it from
just a couple more questions before I let you go.
Yep.
And I get back into my Skype nightmare. What would you say to up and coming YouTubers and people getting into filming, whether it be feature films or just real estate photography? What kind of advice would you give people getting into this kind
first of all, people that say, I want to do a YouTube channel or I want to do a vlog or whatever, I tell them 3 things. First thing you got to do is look for a niche or a niche market. In other words, you got to come up with an idea that 5,000 other people haven't done. The only thing that made DEMUNSEED successful, if you want to call that, is I was the first drone guy that came out there with an I don't give a crap attitude. It was just kind of quirky and fun, and I'd throw jokes out there like kiss your flabby wife for me, all that. So people kind of connected with that. Secondly, do not make a video over 4 minutes long. Whenever you make a video over 4 minutes long on YouTube, by 4.5 minutes, you've lost 95% of your audience, whether they like it, whether you like the video or not. Number 3, never use one single clip that's longer than 12 seconds. If you're shooting pictures of a landscape, by the time you hit the 12-second mark, you better edit and cut to a close-up or cut to the narrator or cut to anything but that same shot. So you always edit 5 seconds, 2 seconds, 10 seconds, 4 seconds, 8 seconds, but do not go over 12. There you go.
And I would add a couple things to that. One, be passionate about what you're doing, because if people don't see your passion, then they won't watch. People are more savvy than that.
Yeah. You have to be consistent, and I'm a violator, you know, with this neuro thing that I contracted. I can't keep up like I used to. I'm hopeful that I'll get back there someday, but you know, if you have a successful, like Casey Neistat, for instance, he's got freaking energy like I can't believe, you know, he consistently posts, so you always know he's got something new coming. And that's what you have to be, consistent, reliable, and entertaining. If you're just,
How is your health? I was going to ask you how you're doing. How you feeling?
well, I'm okay. You know, I mean, 2 months ago, all the doctors from here to UCSF and all the big shots told me that I have a irreversible, uncurable, untreatable, and progressive neuroataxia. And I'll let you freaks look that up. So I was kind of like, well, I guess it is what it is, and I'll just put one foot in front of the other until I can't anymore. But here recently, just to make it a long story short, I met a new doctor, a new primary care doctor, and she threw out something that nobody had ever considered. And I was like, why didn't anybody else think of this? And so she thinks that part of my my whole issue might be related to this compression in my lower back. So she's going to inject me full of steroids and see if it makes a difference. If it does, then it's time for another surgery that I get to post live on YouTube.
Yeah, I saw that video, man. That was, I was looking at it like this. I was like, no, what are you doing, man? Don't do that. Oh no, you're gonna show that. Oh god. Yeah,
everybody said there ain't no way you're going to be able to get cameras in an operating room.
Yeah, how did you convince the doctors? Look, not to get too graphic, but
That's all right.
I wanted to bring. I had, you know, I'm over 50, so when I was 40 something, I had a colonoscopy, as you should.
Sure.
And I was doing a morning show on the radio back then, and I really wanted to hide a recorder on me and just see what the doctors are talking about while I was out.
Yeah, while you're out.
How did you convince them to do that?
Well, I mean, I had several appointments with him before the actual surgery, so I kind of talked him up on my channel, and you watched a couple of clips that were really funny and fun, and then we became sort of friends, and then I told him, I'm going to make you famous. And then I said, I'm just going to give you like 3 or 4 GoPros. We'll just turn them all on. Then you just hand them out to anybody in the operating room. And I said they could use them or not. I don't care. So I took all the pressure off him. And so he said, okay, I'll go in there and hand them out and let's do it. And
wow,
sure as hell, he did it.
That's awesome. That's another thing. If you're wanting to get into YouTube and stuff, you can't be shy.
Yeah, no, absolutely. You know, I keep getting notes from guys every once in a while that watch that surgery, and they always look and they go, I swear to God, that one bolt he didn't tighten all the way. And I'm watching it back in slow motion, and you see that one bolt that just doesn't quite look like he torqued it.
By the way, next surgery, my advice is more pixelation, sir. More pixelation. Yes.
So we gotta
Thank you so much.
Graphics. All right, buddy. Hey, you guys.
Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate you being on, and I hope you keep going for many, many more years, and I hope people subscribe to you. If they're not, if this is the first time you're seeing DEMUNSEED, please go ahead and refer to the link in the description and subscribe.
Hey, thanks, guys. Don't forget, kiss that flabby wife of yours. I'll leave the rest up to you. Jim Bowers, I'm out. Thanks, Ken.
See you.
See you.
All right, bye-bye.
Hey, there we go. I don't know if you watched it here or over on Ken's channel. Most of you probably bailed and watched it over there on Ken's channel, because then at least you could see the whole conversation. But if you're still tuned in here, well, great. So, well, let me get back to it then. And I know that you guys out there that have the Typhoon H, you know, the unique Typhoon H or the Phantom 4 Pro, you know, I absolutely love the Phantom 4 Pro. It is a phenomenal drone. I flew the Phantom 4 Pro consistently for probably 3 years. Didn't fly anything else because I just love that drone. But when the Mavic came out, I was like, well, the Mavic is cool, but the Phantom 4 Pro is so much more sleek looking and nice and all that. So I was hesitant about the Mavic. But then I started flying the Mavic, and I realized the Mavic is the same drone as the Phantom 4 Pro, essentially. It does everything that the Phantom 4 Pro does and vice versa. The video just as stable, 4K, high-res pics, the whole bit, right? And so because of portability, I started flying the Mavic exclusively because I could just throw it in my glove box. I didn't have to like charge the batteries at home for the Phantom 4 Pro, take the props off, put it all in the case and everything, and then worry about the case, whether it was going to get stolen out of my car. All those sort of subliminal things kind of play into it. So the Mavic just became my go-to drone. And to this day, that's what I fly is the Mavic. And I've been out 3.5 miles with it over and over and over again, getting freaking long range on a stock radio. Now, talk about durable. You see that? You see that leg right there? Let's see if you can see it. Right in there. You see that yellow stuff? That's Gorilla Glue. I broke the leg off. I swear to God. I was out flying around at night, and in the middle of the night, like a dumb shit, I always tell you guys, don't back up. Well, I was dumb shit and backed up at night. So, double whammy. I hit a tree, fell to the ground, and snapped that arm off completely. It was just dangling. That's all it was. It was just a dangling, fracture. So, it was either send it to DJI, pay a fortune, and wait for him to fix it, and do the right thing, or do it the DEMUNSEED way, and line it up really good, use a little bit of CA glue to kind of hold it in place to see if it's all in the right place, and then use Gorilla Glue to actually bond it. It was either that or JB Weld. I couldn't decide, but I figured, what the hell, I'll try the Gorilla Glue first. And it works. I mean, the thing flies and it folds up. See, let me see if I can show you. Let's see, can we do this? See, folds up just like new drone. Everything works just great. I do have to get in, let's see, where is it? Right in there. I don't know if you guys know, but there's a little tab right in there. And that little tab, when you hit the ground hard, that tab keeps the gimbal from popping down or flexing down so far that the gimbal comes apart. And that little tab is just a little L-shaped thing that the gimbal hits, kind of a stop. Mine broke off. So I got to put another one in there. And I can't decide whether I should just get a brand new tab or just use a popsicle stick. I don't really care. As long as the damn thing takes good video and it's not going to fall on somebody's head, I'm good to go. So anyway, so best drone ever manufactured, the DJI Mavic. Now, I'm going to go one step further. God, the light in here is just terrible. Let me scoot over here a little bit. There we go. Here we go. The best all-around drone or the best fixed-wing drone? The Parrot Disco. I'm telling you, like I said earlier, most people missed the damn boat on the Parrot Disco. This is not just a fixed-wing, delta-wing drone that you fly around like an airplane. It's a drone. It's got a fully autonomous drone brain in it. They call it the Chuck. And the way Parrot, see, that's the thing. Nobody really sort of looked into all of the features and the capabilities that, do I have this thing on here? There it is. There's the Chuck right there. And this is a fully autonomous brain. Here's the battery, and that little shit of a battery right there, that battery gets you 45 minutes of flight time. 45 minutes. What drone do you have in your freaking garage that you can fly 45 minutes straight on? I'm telling you, it's so much fun. You get bored flying, you get to fly so long. But the Parrot, it's autonomous. Here's the thing. Before you fly, you tell the Chuck in there on your radio, on your app, that you don't want to fly below 20 feet, let's say, right? Then you tell it you don't want to fly over 900 feet or whatever you put, 400, 410, whatever you want. Okay, so let's say you don't want to fly over 400 feet. You don't want to fly below 20 feet. You don't want to fly any further than 2 miles, let's say. So you put all this in your radio. Then you take off. And when you take off, you just throw it. It doesn't matter that you do a perfect takeoff or that the thing is sideways when you let it go. It doesn't matter because it's a drone. It knows what to do. So you just chuck it in the air. After, you know, you push the start button. You push that button right there. And as soon as you push that button, this propeller starts up. And then after that propeller starts up, you get ready. And when the propeller goes into full speed, you throw it. You just throw it. Doesn't matter where. And after you throw it, it takes over. And it climbs and climbs and climbs all by itself while you're sitting in your patio chair sucking on a bud. It climbs up to 150 feet, and then it just starts doing circles over your head. And then when you're ready to fly, you take your radio and you just bank right or bank left or go down or go up or whatever. And then the drone unlocks and you fly around. And you just keep flying around. If you're up at 400 feet and try to go higher, it won't let you because you've set that as the limit. So it'll just cruise along at the ceiling. Now, if you go diving toward the ground, full throttle, you're full throttle and you're pitched over, flying like a bat out of hell toward the ground, right when you hit 30 feet, it's going to turn and level out. And it's just going to coast along at 20 feet because you set the minimum altitude at 20 feet. So it won't let you crash. It just won't. It's got like self-preservation, so you can't murder it. So, and then again, if you fly out to 1.5 miles or 2.5 miles, whatever you set that parameter at, when it hits that wall or that invisible shield, it's going to turn around and head back toward home. So, or you can fly the perimeter. I call it the hockey puck in the sky because that's basically what you've created is this giant hockey puck in the sky. So, the best fixed wing drone on the market today ever manufactured, the Parrot Disco. I mean, like I said, to launch it, you just throw it. Throw it into midair. I don't even care if you throw it downwind, it'll take off. And to land it, you'd think that, oh shit, I don't know how to land a damn airplane. I'm going to scratch it all up and shit. This just blew my mind. Oh shit. Oh, wait. Do I still have you? Oh, everybody's just commenting. How you guys doing? Hey, let's see. Who do we have here? We got Justo Pena. Hey, Justo, what's up, buddy? Oh, there's no video? Is there no video right now? You guys have video, right? Really? Thomas, no video? Oh, shit. Let's see what's going on. Let's see. Wait. Okay, live. Let's see. Wait, let's see. How about now? Is there video now? Okay, I'm working on it. Shit, I'm sorry. I didn't know there was no video all this time. I was rambling on. Okay, so you can't see video now. Let me try it again. All right. How about now? Can you see video now? That ain't it. Can't see video now. Okay, hold on. Chat, show live chat messages. What is going on here? Okay, that one. Well, according to this damn thing, I am live, but for some freaking retarded reason, well, I'm on my iPhone, buddy. What do you want me to do here? The camera is on. You can hear me, right? You can hear the audio. You just can't see video, right? Okay, so okay, I'm live on sound. Yes, uncover the lens. The lens is uncovered. It's right there. You got nothing, huh? Okay, well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hit this X here because it says I'm live. In the upper left-hand corner, it says there's 23 of you out there and 17 of you like it, and the rest of you think it sucks. And I flopped the camera back and forth. That didn't help. So I'm going to hit the X in the upper right corner, and if it signs me off of the live, I'll come right back on. We'll try it again. Okay? No, I got plenty of bandwidth because I'm on my 5G, which is faster than snot. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, how about now? You got any video? No video? Okay, be right back.